Here's a quick little table for you. You don't have it in front of you, but just wanted to point it out to you. If you're ever kind of wondering how strong is strong, or when do things start getting weaker, so you can see that we still consider something to be strong, even when it's between zero point 0.7 and 0.89, and then things start getting weaker. So we have moderate to weak. Um, Really, when they start getting closer, you can see get closer and closer to zero. So moderate's between 5 and 0.69. Moderate to low is zero point 0.3. You don't really need to know all these words. Really, I would know that anything above zero point 0.7 is strong, and anything below zero point 0.5 is definitely very, very weak. Okay, so if you look at the bottom half of your page, you're going to see this right here. I've given you 4 practice problems. Some of these you guys are going to have to make up, though, so have a little bit of fun with it. Um, for me, I want you to focus on that top left one. And really, our goal for today is to get you very good at this process of using the calculator, and then using it to find the line of best fit. So I'm going to teach you a quick little trick first. So if you pull your calculator back out, we want to type our new data in. So the problem is, if we go back to follow our steps say to go stat, and then edit is what we want. So then enter. So stat, edit, enter. Our old data is still here. So there's a variety of ways to get rid of those numbers, but I want you to be very careful. And I think the quickest way to do it is to follow these steps right here. So if you want to, maybe somewhere above on your notes, anywhere you can, I would write down this combination of keystrokes. First thing you're going to press is the second key, and I'll show you where that is, second. Then you're going to press, okay, so then you're going to press second, then the plus key. You're going to press the plus key, all right? And then you're just simply going to press the number 4. Simply going to press the number 4. That number 4, you're going to see it's going to say clear all lists. So once it clears all lists, you then have to press enter. All right. So if you press enter, that's going to say done, and that means you're clearing your list. So let me show that to you real quick. So first thing I'm going to press on my screen, I'll put this over here so you can see it. I'm going to press second. That's here in the top left-hand corner. See my mouse moving. It's in the top left-hand corner almost of your calculator. So second. You can do this from anywhere in the calculator. You don't have to be necessarily on that screen that I'm on. Next, I'm going to press plus. So look at my moving mouse down here. Second plus. All right, this pulls up this screen right here. And you'll notice that the one we want is clear all lists. Clear all lists. So you can scroll down, but you can just hit the number 4. So I'm going to just click the number 4 right there. Notice that it says clear all lists. It hasn't done it yet. You have to hit enter at the very bottom right-hand corner and have it say done. Now that it says done, if I press stat, so I hit stat, then edit's the one I want, so I hit enter. Now you can see that my lists are clear. We want to go back to that first list. All right, so let's plug our numbers in. 4, enter, 6, enter, 8, enter, 10, enter, and 14, enter. So my X value is always going L1. Don't forget that. 4, 6, 8, 10, and 14. I'm going to use the arrow key to move over to the right-hand side, okay, to the left to the L2 column. Now I'm going to plug in my numbers. -1. Make sure you're using this key when it's a negative, not the minus, but the negative. -1, enter. 3, enter. 6, enter. 12, enter. And 18, enter. Please be very careful when you're typing in your numbers, because I don't think this merits saying, but if you type your numbers in incorrectly, you don't type them in right, then it can't give you the right answer no matter how hard you try. So make sure you type that in. All right. Now I want to get that line of best fit. So let's remember our steps. I press stat again. If you're ever stuck and you have like, what do I press? What do I press? Why don't you just press stat? That might jog your memory because we do it twice. So stat, and then we want the go over. So we're going to use the arrow key to go over to calc. So now we have our calc screen here, and we want to go down to lin reg, the fourth line right there. I'll pull up the big screen so you can see it. We want to go down to that fourth line, lin reg, right here. So you can either hit the number 4, hit enter. Now we go all the way down to calculate and hit enter one more time. And this calculates our line of best fit. Here we are. So here we go. Notice our decimals are really long. So what we're going to do is we are going to round to the nearest hundredth, which means I go two decimal places, and then look at the third one. And we ask ourselves, is the third one 5 or bigger, 5 or larger? In this case, 9 definitely is. That means that we round up. So if you forgot how to round, that's how we round up. So in this case, our A value is 1 point. Let's take a look. I already forgot what it was. 1.94 if we round up. 1.94. So there's 2 decimal places, 1.94. Let's come back and look at the B value. Our B value is negative 0.68. We look at the third number, which again happens to be a 9. 9 is bigger than 5, so it rounds up. That's going to be negative 8.69. Let's write that one in. Negative 8.69 is our B value. So now that you've got your A value and your B value, we can create our equation. So our equation is y equals our A value, 1.94x, minus, this is our B value, so minus 8.69. There you are. So that just created our line of best fit. You guys have no idea how powerful that is and how amazing it is. Last but not least, my screen's going a little dark here. Let's lighten it up. Our R value is positive 0.99. There we go. So positive 0.99. And let's classify that. Think about our chart right here. Think about our chart. Is positive 0.99 going to be weak or strong? Definitely strong, and it's on the positive side. So our answer here to that one is a very strong relationship, and it is a very positive relationship. So that is our process. And what I want you to do these next 3 times is I want you to work with some neighbors and go ahead and create a little table here using age and shoe size. So ask your buddy, hey, how old are you? Maybe you're 13 and maybe your shoe size is a 7. Maybe you're 14 and your shoe size is a 10. So go ahead and create a table and then do the same thing off to the right hand side. Create that line of best fit and then classify it. Is it strong or weak? Is it positive or negative? Then maybe create a study time versus your grade. How many hours are you going to study for your test? And what grade do you think that'll earn for you? Maybe you're only going to study an hour and that'll give you a 72. Maybe you're going to study for 8 hours and that's going to give you a 98. I don't know. Okay. And then last but not least, get creative. Make up any points you want here in this last table. And then figure out whatever you want, plug in any numbers you want, and figure out the line of best fit for each one. So there's not necessarily a defined answer for these, but I want you to work with your neighbors to see if you can create that line of best fit. And then also identify the R value and then use the R value to say if it's strong or weak and if it's positive or negative. All right, keep up the great work.